Hi Sagittarius, thanks for tuning in. This is going to be your reading for June. Tune in and join me while I shuffle, check in with your higher self and your guides and ask them to be present here for this reading and to pass on any messages through me that will be helpful for you at this time. We're going to have a look at the general energies. This is a general reading, so it may not be that every part of this reading is for you. Just take what you need. You could be watching for your sun, your moon, or your ascendant, or if you're cross-watching for a person that you're checking in on. But please keep in mind that I'm not an astrologer, and the way that the channel is organized is just simply a way of managing the content in a way that is easy to manage. So if you feel intuitively guided to click on another reading that's not your sun, moon, or ascendant, just go ahead and do that, because it's most likely that you'll find information in there that's helpful to you in your situation. So let's get started. I'm going to do a general reading first with the Morgan Greer deck, and then we're going to pull cards for your higher octave spread from the Voyager deck. Alright. Sagittarius, there's a lot of major arcana cards in your reading. You have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Justice is in reverse in the Foundation. The World is in reverse in the recent past. And you have the Tower as the crowning card. There's also the Hierophant in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So clearly this is a dynamic reading, and there's some changing energies, some things that are moving and shifting. And some of that might be very unexpected here with the Tower as the crowning card. So give me a second here to tune in. It's interesting that you have both the Wheel of Fortune and the World in your reading, and they're both in reverse here. Definitely some shifting energy here, some changes that are unexpected, that may not be something that you were expecting or working towards even. You know, with the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse here, with the Six of Swords in reverse, this is in your environment. This is suggesting that there could be some implications for maybe something that you've done in the past. Give me a second here. I want to really get this right for you, so I'm not just rambling here. I feel like there could be something here in your reading with regard to a previous gig, a job you did in the past, some kind of work or a contract that you maybe thought was closed. There could be something here with it coming back around, and there might be something that you have to take care of that you weren't expecting to have to deal with from the past. The World is also in reverse there. This is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not seeing this as like a shocking energy that is dangerous or bad or has like heavy implications. But you do have the Justice card and the Hierophant card in your reading, both in reverse. So something contractual, something with regard to a commitment that maybe you thought you had already completed and moved on from, but maybe there's some responsibility here that you still need to be aware of and looking after. That's very interesting. Okay, I feel like that was a specific thing. I'm going to go in a little bit deeper now, see if there's something else I can pull up. Yeah, there's Three of Wands at the heart of the reading, crossed by the moon. So at the moment you could be looking ahead and seeing what the next chapter holds for you, what's the lay of the land in the next little while. I'm feeling like you're looking at short-term prospects, what's kind of available to you right now, and what decisions you're going to make based on where you see those prospects leading to in the long-distance future. But with the moon here as your crossing card, the Tower as the crowning card, and the Justice in reverse as the Foundation, it could be that, as I said earlier, what you need to deal with right now is something that's from the past coming back, that is something unexpected for you to have to like look at and maybe take responsibility for. You're here in this quadrant of the reading as the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. That feels to me like you may be, again, it feels like this turned around energy. It feels like something you have to kind of take care of that you weren't expecting to have to deal with, and it's kind of taking the wind out of your sails. You know, with this Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like having to take action on something that you don't want to deal with. That's what I feel here. Let's move on and see if there's more we can get here. So, right, hopes and fears, you have this Ace of Swords upright with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So, you know, you're hoping for a fresh beginning and a new start, but what you're afraid of here is something perhaps that you have to deal with that you thought was already completed. Ten of Swords. You thought it was already completed. World reverse. Maybe it's not quite done here. Something not quite done here. I want to pull cards from the bottom of the deck to get a bit more information. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, and Four of Pentacles. So 2 9s and 2 4s here. The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. There's also the Emperor in reverse. I'm going to take that as well because I do feel that's connected here. 2 4s in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So something that you thought was already established and settled and taken care of is not quite what you thought it was here. Sagittarius, what's going on in this reading? I'm not quite sure here. Hierophant and Emperor in a reading is always a little bit of like that's a strong energy, and these cards are both here in reverse. So again, these two cards could be a person along with the Justice too. Like these 3 cards in reverse, I'm not in love with. I'm not in love with this energy. I feel like these 2 cards here, the 4 and the 5 from the Major Arcana, both in reverse, the Emperor and the Hierophant, you could be dealing with a person that's a little bit intense, someone a little domineering. It could also be someone that you actually are very drawn to. This could be a charismatic person that's very powerful, this is certainly could be an entrepreneurial person, someone with a lot of ideas and a lot of inspiration and a lot of fire to create. And also someone with authority and power to actually, you know, really pull something big off. But both in reverse here. I don't know if the person you may have what's the right word? Idealized a person and got into something with them, a project, a relationship, or something like that. I'm feeling this is more of a business reading because there's not really any. I don't see like love cards, romance cards, or any kind of energy around that. This feels more like a business endeavor. It could be a boss or someone you collaborated with, or someone that hired you, like not as your boss necessarily, but maybe someone who sought you out as an independent contractor or an independent freelancer. And something has gone awry, I feel, here with a contract that you had thought was finished from the past, but is now back showing up again here with some implications for you to take care of things that you may not have realized are your responsibility. There could be some challenging communication here as well. Late communication, delayed communication. I mean, for someone, what this could be here is some kind of legal issue showing up that maybe is, like maybe you didn't see an email that was really important, or maybe like a document got lost in the mail or something like that, and now there is some like, what's the right word? Consequences for some kind of untimely communication or missing email or a document that wasn't carefully, thoroughly checked over, that is now showing back up, and there's something here that is implying your responsibility for something that you maybe had thought was already completed and done. And that might feel a little frustrating. There could also be some, there's only these two financial cards here in the reading, like the Four of Pentacles. It could be that there is some financial loss with that, but maybe it's more just about your time, your loss of time, having to deal with something that is from the past that you didn't think was still active energy, that you was, you know, in your mind it's been done a long time ago. Nine of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, Nine of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. What is going on here? 6, 7, 9, and Knight of Wands in reverse. Let's go this way. So 6 of Wands is in the outcome position. Reverse. 7 of Wands is here with you and the Knight of Wands. I feel like I'm hearing temperament. So perhaps this is temperament could either be describing this individual that I was speaking about there, the Hierophant Emperor reverse, someone who could have a bit of a temper, someone who's maybe they might not be actually physically aggressive or anything, but there could be something intimidating about them that's making you feel a little bit like in a weaker position, or in a you know, like being a bit strong-armed or something. I like that the Nine of Pentacles is here though. This card is really standing out in this reading as being very secure, very stable, very confident, very successful. So even though there's all this topsy-turvy energy and it feels like some challenging aspects to this reading, you're showing up here as this Nine of Pentacles upright. So confidence is there. Your money is fine. I feel, even though this is Four of Pentacles in reverse here, I feel like this is more just about your physical energy feeling like a bit diminished by this unexpected situation, but like deep down in your core, in your realness, you're very secure and confident and stable and independent. Unusual reading, Sagittarius. See if I can pull up anything else here. It's interesting to notice here there's no Cups cards in your reading. There's a pretty substantial amount of swords. So you have the Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. From the Wands, there's plenty of representation there. There's two Pentacles cards, but there's no Cups cards in this reading, which again would make me kind of inclined to say that this reading is not a romantic relationship reading. This is more about a work project or contract or some kind of legal matter or obligation, contractual obligation that you thought was complete, that's coming back around unexpectedly with the Tower, with some implications for you, your responsibility, and it could be in a legal way. And again, you could be dealing with a person that has a lot of authority, but that is maybe a little bit of an intimidator, or a bit, his person could be charismatic, certainly, entrepreneurial, has power for sure, but is maybe a little bit, they're a powerful person, but maybe they misuse that power. So they're not necessarily powerful in the way that they empower others, but they're powerful in the way that they try to disempower others. That could be something that you're dealing with here. This part of the reading definitely feels like you're going back to the past to deal with something here that's showing up currently. Mosquito. So, and with the Moon, there is the Crossing card at the center of the reading. This is the challenge. So the challenge is to be dealing with hidden secret things coming to light, or, you know, like information coming to the surface that's been hidden or secretive. I'm not sure that I have much more here for you, Sagittarius. This is a very abstract reading for me. I don't really feel like I fully understand what's going on here. I'm just kind of trying to like pull things from the cards that I can try to kind of garner from the placements, but as a story, I don't have like a full picture of what is actually going on here. So feel free to enlighten me in the comment section. I hope that what I've been able to transmit here is helpful and is kind of setting off some light bulbs. But I don't feel like I have a whole lot more that I could add here. So I'm going to move on to the higher octave spread with the Voyage deck. I'm going to shuffle one more time and lay down the same spread, the holographic mandala spread. And the higher octave reading is designed to give a little more insight into hidden forces, karmic and spiritual forces that might be at play. Hopefully we can illuminate some blind spots and spread a little bit more light on the situation. Your guides and higher self may also provide some insightful, practical advice about how to work with the energy that you're dealing with to make the most out of the situation that's at play. So please send your energy into the deck so I can get really clear messages for you. Let's take a look. There's the Six of Crystals in reverse at the bottom of the deck. That's this card here. So hopefully we're going to be able to address what it is that you're actually going back over to look at. There's Ace of Crystals in reverse. You have the same card here. Crossed by the Child of Crystals, which is this card here. 3 repeating cards already. 8 of Cups reversed. 3 of Cups upright. The Devil reversed. The Sun. 5 of Swords reversed. Sage of Cups reversed. Woman of Wands reversed. The Empress reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups upright. 9 of Wands in reverse, same card. And Sage of Wands in reverse. I'm going to go into this reading in the higher octave spread. If you're interested in hearing the interpretation of this reading, you can click the link in the description box below. I would say, like, just as a sort of snapshot, quick summary of what these cards are saying, there could be something here about, I'm hearing traitor. Yeah, I'm going to go into this further in the higher octave spread. So click the link in the description box below and you'll get brought to another page where you can view that reading. Thank you so much for watching. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. I hope you found some things in there you can work with. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next reading.